caused by you. Haven't felt this way since I was born. You get the roses, I get the thorns. It's hard to believe you found somebody new. You promised forever you would be true. You said it's all over, it struck like a storm. You took the roses, I took the thorns. With a bouquet of roses, you look so sweet. You were so happy, I was so forlorn. You had the roses, I had the thorns. I thought that you loved me, I find I was wrong. With this ache in my heart, dear, I just can't go on. I'm glad that you're happy, though inside I'm mourn. You've got the roses, and I've got the thorns.
I won't believe you anymore. You won't deceive me anymore. I've always been naive, the things I would believe. I've learned my lesson the hard way, but I know I'll be okay. For things will be different from now on. I'll never miss you when you're gone. You will come back someday, but whatever you say, I won't believe different from now on. I'll never miss you when you're gone. You will come back someday, but whatever you say, I won't believe
a subway car. You know how subways are. And there was someone stepping on my toes. When she said, "Pardon me," was I surprised to see heaven's got a freckled nose. My heart said, "Peekaboo, hello, how are you?" and started quoting poetry and prose. I must have scared the crowd when I declared out loud, heaven's got a freckled nose. I couldn't help but stand there gazing when suddenly she caught my glance. She smiled and it was quite amazing the way the freckles seemed to dance. Before the ride was done, a romance had begun, and in my heart a lovely dream arose. Now every time we kiss, I keep repeating this, heaven's got a freckled nose.
This is the story of Ivan Skavinsky and Abdullah Amir. The sons of the prophet are hardy and bold and quite unaccustomed to fear. But the bravest by far in the ranks of the Shah was Abdullah Amir. But the heroes were plenty and well known to fame in the troops that were led by the Tsar. And the bravest of all was a man by the name of Ivan Skavinsky-Skivar. One day this bold Russian had shouldered his gun and donned his most truculent sneer. He went into town where he happened to run into Abdul Amir. Young man, then quoth Abdul, has life grown so dull that you wish to end your career? Vile infidel, know that you've trod on the toe of Abdul Amir. So take your last look at the sunshine and brooks and send your regrets to the Tsar. For by this I imply you are going to die, Mr. Ivan Skavinsky-Skivar. They fought all that night neath the yellow moonlight. The din it was heard from afar, and huge multitudes came, so great was the fame of Ivan Skavinsky-Skivar. Just as Abdul's long knife was to end Ivan's life, in fact he was shouting, "Huzzah! Huzzah!" He felt himself struck by that wily Kalmuck, bold Ivan Skavinsky-Skivar. There's a grave where the wave of the blue Danube flows, and on it engraven so clear is stranger remember to pray for the soul of Abdul Amir. A Muscovite maiden her lone vigil keeps neath the light of the pale polar star, but the name that she murmurs most oft as she weeps is Ivan Skavinsky-Skivar.
Little dream castle with every dream gone, so silent and lonely the shades are all drawn, and my heart is heavy as I gaze upon a cottage for sale. The lawn we were proud of is waving in hay. Our beautiful garden has withered away. Where you planted roses, the weeds seem to say, a cottage for sale. From every single window I see your face, but when I reach that window, there's empty space. The keys in the mailbox the same as before, but nobody's waiting for me anymore. The end of the story is told on the door, a cottage for sale. From every single window I see your face, but when I reach that window, there's empty space. The keys in the mailbox the same as before, but nobody's waiting for me anymore. The end of the story is told on the door, a cottage for sale. Oh, it hurts to know you're
as I stand here and gaze upon our sweet little cottage for
While we were down in Florida this year, we met a fellow on the beach one day. And when we asked him how he liked it here, he smiled and this is what he had to say. This is my first time in Miami. This is my first trip and it's grand. But I've decided after looking it over that it's nothing but the Catskills with sand. This is the spot, gals, take you over. Lock, stock, and bagel, it's clear. And their gowns are so low that you gotta, I swear, look under the table to see what they're wearing. It's my first time in Miami, and it's God's country right here. This is my first time in Miami. This is my first trip and it's great. The gals down here must do a lot of hunting. Everyone wears a silver fox cape with shorts. This is my first taste of per day rates. At first I thought the price was for a year, but lucky me got a rate. It was one of those deals, 80 a day, but that included the meals. Yes, I agree, this is God's country. Only God can afford it here. God bless Miami Beach, land of dog tracks. Bless the horses, quick divorces, and the slacks filled with backs, filled like hacks. Bless the palm trees, and the sand fleas, and the fall seas that make you moan. All right within your reach, so here they roam. God bless Miami Beach, we should have stood home. He said, this is my first time in Miami, and in a certain section right here, the beach last night was swept by ocean breezes. It's the first time it's been swept in a year. This is the one place where the rumba rules the women with a Latin hand. Just what is there about it that makes the gals fall? It's simply an ass set to rhythm, that's all. This is my first time in Miami, and it's grand. Yes, it's grand. Yes, it's grand.
There were three little sisters, Faith, Hope, and Charity. Faith was the youngest, Hope was the boldest, and they both looked down on Charity. Faith went to the city, soon she was sitting pretty. There she met an aging millionaire. She wrote, Hope, don't be silly, come at once to the city, 'cause what you've got is worth a lot down here. She went and didn't do so bad. Between the two they met who's who and gave everything they had. But the third little sister, they found out that they missed her. Poor Charity was home alone. But they were mistaken, she wasn't forsaken. She had rings on her fingers and wore nylon hose, a Rolls Royce car and ermine wrap and lots of pretty clothes. They asked her, how did you get it? How did you get it? Then Charity replied, they're my own. While Faith and Hope were busy working in the city, Charity began at home. Sisters, Faith, Hope, and Charity. Faith was the youngest and Hope was the boldest, and they both looked down on Charity. Faith went to the city, soon she was sitting pretty. There she met an aging millionaire. She wrote, Hope, don't be silly, come at once to the city, 'cause what you've got is worth a lot down here. She went and didn't do so bad. Between the two they met who's who and gave everything they had. But the third little sister, they found out that they missed her. Poor Charity was home alone. But they were mistaken, she wasn't forsaken. She had rings on her fingers and wore nylon hose, Rolls Royce car and ermine wrap and lots of pretty clothes. They asked her, how did you get it? How did you get it? And Charity replied, they're my own. While Faith and Hope were busy working in the city, Charity began at home like mad.
honeymoon, honeymoon with me.
Tonight I can see those big blue eyes shining like a star way up in the sky. If only I could be there with you forever, I would love you, sweetheart, till the day that I die. It's a long old road to travel, to hold you on my knee. My heart is praying to be there. It's those big blue eyes for me. Oh, darling, do you know that I miss you so? That from this wide world no one will ever know. I hope that someday I can come back to you. Then dreams from my heart will really come true. It's a long old road to travel, to hold you on my knee. My heart is praying to be there. It's those big blue eyes for me.
Way down south along the Tennessee way, there's a mama called Lulu Lee. On the corner of Beale and Main, you'll hear her name. Just a good time gal with lots of pals, that's loving Lulu Lee. When she walks down the street, you can hear the fellas say, she's fickle as the wind that blows, everybody round Memphis knows. Just a don't care mama called Lulu Lee. It's known for miles around, she's the meanest gal in town. Just a don't care mama from Tennessee. All you women from Memphis town, you better take this tip from me. There's good men going wrong most every day. If you understand your loving man, you better hope that he don't leave. This happy-go-lucky don't-care gal from down on Old Beale Street. She's fickle as the wind that blows. Everybody round Memphis knows. Just a don't-care mama called Lulu Lee. It's known for miles around. She's the meanest gal in town. Just a don't-care mama from Tennessee.
Hey, Paul.
Yep.
That new catalog just come, and Sis run off with it.
Not again.
But, Paul, I'm busy writing. Dear Mr. Sears and Roebuck, I've been checking your supplies for tennis courts. There is something I should get, not a racket or a net, but I sure could use that rascal in the short. Dear Mr. Sears and Roebuck, your canoe on page 143. That's the type that I would pick, but I'm up a different creek. Won't you send a fella here to paddle me?
She don't want a bath, soapy water makes her howl. Don't the folks in your ads ever minded?
I can't use a bath.
You can keep your Turkish towel.
Only ship me the chica from behind it. Don't mean to fuss, oh Roebuck, but you'll never fill my order, it appears. If the shortage is acute, I'm an easy gal in suit. I'll shut up if you will send me Mr. Sears.
Hey, neighbor,
Yep,
can I borrow your catalog?
yep.
Gonna write me a letter, dear Mr. Sears and Roebuck. Your cologne could not compete with my corral, but I'd buy the stuff in quarts if I thought that you'd be sports. Would you send it to me sprinkled on a gal?
I love a guy, but he's bashful as can be, and I can't wait around here forever.
Well, if you love a guy, could he happen to be me?
Of course I do.
I'll be doggone a pardon us. Oh, Roebuck, but we'll have to change our orders, it appears.
Just forget those other things.
Send a pair of wedding rings. We'll name all the kids for you and Mr. Sears. We'll name all the kids for you and Mr. Sears. I don't know what we would have done without that catalog, Each time I hold somebody new, my arms grow cold, aching for you. No one can take your place, darling, in my embrace. I'll never be free. And when my lips burn with desire, no other kiss puts out the fire. Though I may try and try, no one can satisfy this love. I'll never be free from your smile so tender, the sweet surrender in your eyes. How can I be free when I still remember how you could thrill just like a chain bound to my heart. Your love remains when we're apart. Each kiss I gave to you I gave to you made me a slave to you. I'll never be free. Oh no, I'll never be free.
You loved me once before, but it's all over now. There's nothing left to do but say goodbye. The love you had for me has faded old somehow. I hate to see you go, but I'll get by. Somehow I can't forget you loved me once before. I can't forget the happiness we knew. But time may change regret to ease a heart that's sore. Will you forget the heart you broke into? love you, sweetheart, I do. Do I miss you, darling, I do. Do I need you, baby, I do. Do I want you, honey, I do. Diggy, 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 wah, wah, you're the one for me. Diggy, 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 wah, wah, sweet as you can be. Diggy, 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 wah, wah, sweetest girl alive. Diggy, 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 wah, wah, 40, 20, 35. She has it, boy, she has it. 40, 20, 35. She has it, boy, 40, 20, 35. Love you, sweetheart, I do. Do I miss you, darling, I do. Do I need you, baby, I do. Do I want you, honey, I do. Diggy, 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 wah, wah, you're the one for me. Diggy, 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 wah, wah, sweet as you can be. Diggy, 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 wah, wah, sweetest girl alive. Diggy, 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 wah, wah, 40, 20, 35. She has it, boy, she has it. 40, 20, 35. She has it, boy, 40, 20, 35.
In a package, all tied with pink ribbon, I'm mailing to you. When the postman delivers, please don't return it. It's straight from my heart, dear, meant only for you. Along with these kisses, I'm sending some loving, the old-fashioned kind, and I hope it will do. So, darling, accept them. Please don't reject them. These kisses and loving, they're special for you. Up in a package, they're warm with affection, just for you, my dear. When you are lonely, just think of me only, 'cause darling, I love you, I wish you were near. With the kisses and loving, I'm sending some hugging. Neath the stamp on this package, you'll find my heart. So keep them forever, destroy them never. I send them insured since we're so far apart.
Bessie couldn't help it any more than you could, or I could. Bessie couldn't help it, though she tried to be good, oh so good. She was pretty as the heaven above. Oh boy, and how she could love. Bessie had affection that was simply wonderful, oh terrible. Bessie couldn't help it any more than you could, or I could. When she smiled, you were bound to fall, that's all. A boy kissed Bessie in a beautiful night. Why, oh, why did she always delight? Bessie couldn't help it any more than you could, or I could, or you could, or I could.
Now, Bessie was a college girl. Don't think that she was dumb.
Uh-huh.
Although she never studied, she was clever as they come.
Is that so?
While other girls took chemistry and calculus and Greek, she took up the dean and graduated in a week.
Oh, boy.
Bessie couldn't help it any more than he could, or she could, or he could, or she could.
One night when Bessie's boyfriend came to her house on a date, he told her he was in the mood to really celebrate. He said to Bess, let's you and I get married, dear, or something. But Bessie just said, let's you and I get married, dear, or nothing.
Bessie couldn't help it any more than he could, or she could, or he could, or she could.
Now, Bessie may be cute if you're crazy for the girls. But I could never get excited about anything in curls. My friends are strictly masculine, not altogether fussy. I'm a man's man. Oh, swish, you brazen hussies.
Bessie couldn't help it any more than he could, or she could, or he could, or she could.
Now, Bessie came to me one day to spill her tale of woe. I listened and I listened till I couldn't take no more. I got a sock in the nose when I told her, Dizzy Frail, your story's kind of screwy, but I do believe your tale.
Bessie couldn't help it any more than he could, or she could, or he could, or she could.
Bessie had more boyfriends than you and I could count.
That's a lot, Jean.
But temptation was an obstacle she never could surmount.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't that poor Bessie really wanted to be bad.
No?
She just couldn't hold on to everything she had.